Daddy, okay? Some of y'all was quietly quitted in the past year. Y'all may not see the signs or saw the signs, but you were, okay? Somebody quietly discarded some of y'all divine ones. But they gonna be sorry though. They gonna regret it. So they could think they, got away with it. But in the last few years, okay, for some of y'all it might have been over the last 4 years, um, was quietly was quietly quitted. But some of y'all over the last year. I just found out, you know, that people have been discarding people. People have been passively discarding, you know, all because they're trying to keep people around for uh, to use their resources. But meanwhile, the whole entire time, they was being passively, quietly quitted. I'm serious, y'all. You might want to go stand back and review your relationships and review your online businesses. Y'all might want to look over the analytics. Y'all might want to look over your relationships. You'll see that somebody most likely quietly quitted you, but they kept you around just to harvest some sort of information or resources to use for their next plan, possibly for somebody that they are choosing over you. Yeah, yeah. I noticed there was a girl who was harvesting my content, and I noticed when YouTube stopped promoting my videos, now they've been promoting hers for the past year. So basically, I was being used. I was being used to get this woman content. Okay. I don't like all this playing games where people are like quietly quit. Even these online businesses are doing it. Swapping favorites like, oh, I'm gonna promote you, but now I'm gonna keep you. I'm not gonna release you because I'm using you for somebody else's benefit. Y'all, shut down, shut. If you ain't been seeing much progress in your business for the last 2 years, you've been quietly, okay. Your employer has quietly quitted you, and you're being kept around for somebody else's benefit. I'm gonna say this again. A lot of y'all have been quietly quitted it. Okay? Some of y'all, it's your own damn divine partner did it to you. For some of y'all, it's a sibling. I'm telling you, for some of y'all, it's a male figure. It's a male figure. It's a male employer or it's a male figure that did it. Okay? They only used you for a breakthrough because they had plans on going elsewhere, replacing you with somebody else. This is no lie, y'all. They was giving their energy and money and stuff to somebody else while quietly quitting you. I've been sensing dishonesty with the male energy behind female energy, meaning some of y'all got masculine energy that's not kosher. It's not kosher, y'all. Been quietly quitting, and I've been getting talking behind back too. And I get this soon as they done with their process, they gonna go do the final discard. I'm telling you no lie, some of y'all gonna show up on these platforms and your stuff is gonna be deleted. 7 is a number of completion. 2 more years, some of y'all gonna be like, where did my channel go? Y'all gonna be like, where's my Instagram? I'm telling y'all no lie. They've been quietly quitting some of the people on here for about a year or two now. Look how some of the creators are quietly quitting because they being quietly quitted. They're retaliating by quietly quitting the quietly quitted her. I know this sounds like wild and toxic, but that's what's happening. There's creators quietly quitting because the online companies are quietly quitting them and they didn't caught the companies doing it. Some of y'all, I'm telling you, it is a family member doing it. It's his family member. They already started the process. I get that somebody been talking to their mom or talking to somebody on the inside that's been convincing them to quietly quit you. Like y'all, you better check your friend circle. Check it. Only reason why they quietly quitting because I think they think you gonna get something. They trying to see what you get. They want to leech, but they ain't all the way in. When somebody quietly quit, often you'll know because they ain't all the way in. They got a foot and a half out the door. Like you're constantly fighting and arguing for equality and respect and appreciation. That's because they quietly quitting. If you in any type of battle like that, you're being quietly quitted it, y'all. Okay? Somebody gonna do the final discard once they find a way to get what they don't need from you no more. They looking to find a way to get somebody else to be at your level and somebody else they can control, somebody else that will cater to them, that will follow their rules all the time. And once they find that person, they gonna go for the final discard. Okay? So I'm telling you, like over the last 5 years, for some of y'all, last 4 years, somebody was quietly quitting. For some of y'all, it could be a family member who only was putting up with you because of what was going on in the family. Really they ain't want to deal with you. They never wanted to deal with you. Y'all, I'm tired of getting this feeling. I'm tired of getting this download. And then I decided to look for confirmation, and I found it. I found it in my own life. I said, wow, it was in plain sight. Okay. Okay. I see what this is about. And then when I said I'm out of here, because I sensed the quietly quitting, I noticed that, the the resource want to act like and try to gaslight me and act like it's not quietly quitting me. Want to sit up there and throw me a bone so I won't think it's quietly quitting me. These narcissistic people will throw you a bone so you'll be thrown off the scent of the quietly quitting. Meanwhile, back at the ranch, that's just so you don't walk all the way out the door until they ready to walk all the way out the door after they got what they wanted doing the quiet quitting. Like when people want one more check at work, but they already quit the job. They just ain't put in their resignation. That's what people are doing now. That's what these apps is doing. It's real toxic. I think that the quiet quitting is actually getting toxic. I mean, good people are being quietly quitted. That's like, wow. I hate the way these companies are like trying out people like they trying on outfits. Like, oh, I didn't try you out for like 3 years. I'm going to quietly quit you now and go with somebody else. Like, it's disgusting. It's straight up disgusting. And it's like gender trending. It's gender trending. It's like if you ain't the current gender, then you're getting quietly quitted. If you a certain gender that was making it all big a few years ago, it's like, no, you're done. I hate to, everybody always want to talk about FEMA camps. We already being pushed in FEMA camps. The FEMA camps is you must obey the stereotypes or you're getting quietly quitted it. That's the new kind of FEMA camps where this system is saying only way you're gonna make it for long is if you cater to my stereotypical mindset. Otherwise, you have a ceiling in your success life. Like you got 3 years because you ain't in the right stereotype. You ain't appealing to the matrix stereotype. I'm telling you no lie. Like if I was on here doing all videos where it was all about spell work and witchcraft stuff, I would be paid, okay? Because that's the stereotype of black women. All right? But I was like, nah, I'm not doing that. So it's like, oh, you got 3 years and you're out. If I was up here, if I was on here doing like all chicken eating videos and soul food videos, I would be like, I wouldn't be quietly quitted it. It's the same thing in relationships now. Even in, yeah, there's a worldwide witchcraft going on. It's FEMA camps of the stereotypes. Okay, it's the FEMA camps of the stereotypes. If you ain't in the right FEMA camp stereotype, you're basically going to be making money, the same money that you would be making off a 9 to 5 basic job. You might as well just go out there and be a janitor and work in retail. I'm serious. If you get on any of these apps and you do not appeal to the FEMA camp stereotype according to your gender, age, and everything, and your race and culture, you are better off going out there and sweeping some floors for somebody or working in retail. No lie. And this even applies to the young women. The young women, they being stereotyped. Oh, they must be just being a fashion and just beauty and materialistic. And if they ain't, it's like, nope, you got 3 years on these platforms to make it. That's it. And even in the families now, even the families is corrupted with it. They FEMA camping each other. Like, my family doing it. Like, oh, because you look this way, this is your job in the family. And if you don't accept the job because we didn't profile you, then you're out. We quietly quitting you. You know, I look like my mom, okay? And because I'm considered the one, the male, that y'all, I don't even want to get into it. The female in my family that the males consider looking more like them, I get treated like I gotta be the masculine female. I gotta be the bodyguard of all the females in the family. I gotta be, I can't be as feminine as them. It's forbidden because how I look compared to them. See what I'm saying? That's still like matrix stereotyping in the family. And because I'm not following that, it's like, oh, they're quietly quitting me. Like my own best friend did that. Because I became real feminine and sexy and dressing, she quietly quitted me. She said, I miss the way you used to be. I said, you miss the way I used to wear jeans and flannels and t-shirts all the time. She's like, yeah, I miss it. And I said, I ain't wearing that all the time. I like to dress up too. I like to dress sexy and feminine sometimes too. After that, she quietly quitted me. Telling you no lie. People will quietly quit you all because you are not staying in the lane that they said you were supposed to stay in. And that is like straight up wow, y'all. So I'm telling y'all, if y'all on these platforms and you're picking new genres and new businesses like some of y'all are doing, let be if it's not Amazon, because Amazon is like no hards bar, like whatever. It ain't even interested in profiling you like that. It's not. Okay? It's just all about, what you bring to the table on here. But other sites, no, y'all. If it's had to do with video and entertainment, if all these apps other than Amazon, every single app is an entertainment app. And if you don't fit in a stereotypical FEMA count that it has you in, you're going to find out that within 5 years, it quietly quits you. Like there are people on here saying, I'm closing my stuff down. I've been on here for 5 years and I'm done. But they're getting promoted. There's other people being promoted to them that's doing the same thing. I'm telling you no lie. This system is switching favorites every year according to the politics too. Like, oh, we need to favor this energy now so everybody else is just a resource, a free resource. Y'all, I already know that I'm probably gonna get in trouble for doing this video. I don't care. I had a video on here where I was exposing how corrupted the system is, even according to how we're living and all that in the community. And the video was silenced. YouTube silenced the video. No lie. And all I was talking about is how we're being enslaved with the tricks that's being done in the communities, and YouTube would not let the video play anymore. If you if you're doing a video and you're in a certain race or culture and you're trying to get people to save money and not have a shop, not be a shopaholic, you're going to be quietly quitted it. Especially if you're a person of color telling other people, black people, to save money, you will be quietly quitted it. No lie. That's no lie, y'all. The moment I stop, even in my own family, the moment I stop running to cater to everybody and stop being the first to always spend my money on everybody, I was quietly quitted it by my family. Some people don't even see you as your gender. Like, you could scream to the high heavens what your gender is to them. They ain't listening. Or your culture. They think they could decide for you. Look how many people on here have tried to tell me what my gender is. In one live video after another, have tried to tell me what my race is, what it is.